The beloved Lite Skiff Air is sold out. No big deal, right? They're just gonna come back in stock. Well, not exactly. And it is kind of a big deal because this boat is a big deal that never really took off like it should have. And it's not just sold out with Tiny Boat Nation. Nobody on planet Earth is gonna sell this boat because no one's making it anymore. We're gonna celebrate one last rip around on this bad gal, talk about some of the major reasons why people didn't buy this boat, didn't take it seriously. Lots of people did. Not saying it wasn't a success, but let's be honest. The internet did not have the same reaction to me revealing this boat as they did the $600 plastic John boat. Oh yeah, baby. She's a ripper. Oh, we're hitting our own weight now, baby. Woohoo! Oh, I love this thing. Oh, it's so much fun. Oh, it's rough out, dude. It's rough, dang. I seriously think that this boat is one of, hands down, the most underrated boats ever. I just think that it didn't really get the attention that it truly deserved. We're gonna talk about what went right, what went wrong, what happened, and what's the future of the Lite Skiff Air looking like. And normally I would say, hey, if this looks interesting to you, you know, I got a discount code, you can check it out. You can't buy it, they are gone. So this is an 80-pound boat, 13 foot in length, and it has a 2-person and an 880-pound weight capacity, as well as a maximum transom rating of 10. Of course, you have a casting deck and a place to add a bow mount trolling motor or the Autoboat Smart Head. I mean, this boat costs 2,500 bucks. That's literally half of what my fishing kayak costs. I mean, this really is such an awesome boat. I mean, I do sure love my kayaks. I absolutely do. But this thing, I mean, it's lighter than my kayak. So that's pretty hard to compete with. I think this boat would have started to actually catch on, but people are just kind of slow to adjust to the whole inflatable thing. As you guys know, we are extraordinarily busy over here cranking out content of all types, and sometimes we just flat out have to leave stuff outside. We have to leave stuff outside, whether it's out here, somewhere else, docked, even just, we just have to leave things exposed quite a bit, which is not great, but it's extraordinarily convenient when you're filming day after day after day after day. Anyway, it caused a lot of anxiety because sometimes I will leave out $10,000, $15,000, sometimes $20,000 worth of equipment that we use here. So when Xega reached out and wanted to sponsor today's video, I thought it would be so perfect, not only for me, but for you guys as well who have boats outside. Maybe you have hunting equipment, deer stands, whatever. This is a 4G security camera that has nothing to do with Wi-Fi. It's all cellular, so you get a cell plan, which is super cheap monthly, and basically no matter where you go, where you put it, you can keep an eye on everything. I can actually talk through this camera, so if someone's doing something or whatever, I can talk to them and I can hear what they're saying to me back. So it's two-way communication. Like I said, it has super bright motion detecting lights. In fact, I'm holding my phone right here and it's getting device activity detected. It's going crazy because there's so much movement going on with it. And of course, I'm holding it in my hand and I can set it down, but it can permanently attach anywhere. It comes with all sorts of mounts, and of course you can mount it upside down, bolt it to a tree, you can do it to the outside of your house, your garage, your shed, your dock, whatever, and it actually comes with a solar panel, so there's no need to charge it. Here are some key features of the Xega XG08. It uses SIM card connection, no need for Wi-Fi, so it works perfectly in areas without internet coverage. It uses dual lenses with no blind spots, ensuring a full 355-degree view for maximum security. In addition, it comes with a 9.8-foot connection cable, 2 installation modes, and a 6-watt solar panel, making it highly flexible and reliable. The XG08 is everything you're looking for in indoor, outdoor security monitoring. Anyway, filming on a new camera, so if this sounds and looks weird, sorry. But the whole inflatable boat thing, man, even when I started getting them and making videos, and you know, I got a lot of pushback on that. It's like, Greyson, how could you possibly think that an inflatable boat would be a good fishing vessel? I mean, everything in a boat is sharp. Pliers, knives, You've got, of course, you've got hooks. Even the fish themselves, their fins are extremely, extremely sharp. Some of them like sheep's head, oh my gosh. Not only that, you have to worry about all sorts of other things like hitting submerged objects, running over oysters, and in my case, what I have done over and over is when I'm docking it at the house, there's so many oysters on those pilings that it's just, I mean, boom, 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 smashes it, the whole boat smashing against it, sometimes hours on end before I realize it. So if you're boating, there's no getting away from sharp stuff. That's just, it is what it is. So an inflatable boat on the top of your mind seems like a horrible idea. However, these boats are more durable than you would ever believe. And I know that if you watch the channel, you're kind of a believer now because you've seen some of the stuff that I've put these boats through. This boat has beached onto oyster beds on accident. I'm not intentionally trying to destroy the environment. If you watch the video, you know, but I didn't see them there. I had the electric outboard. We were going about 4 miles an hour trying to ram it up on the beach, and last second the water was murky. I see an oyster bed and I was like, that's it, I just ruined the brand new boat, and I moved it off and it snapped the whole oyster bed apart, and it didn't even, it might have scratched a little bit of the outer rubber of the boat, but it didn't actually harm it, or of course no holes. Of course, all my inflatable boats have slammed up against docks with oysters on the side, so even the top layer right here is still extremely high quality PVC. And my fish skiff, my poor fish skiff has been abused so hard. I was fishing one day with 2 other people on board, and we were chatting, and I was kind of losing my train of thought and listening to other people, or losing my focus rather, and I'm reeling, feel a massive bite, so I set the hook as hard as I can with my drag tight just to look down and see the hook is underneath my inflatable boat. I had just set my super sharp, brand new weedless Haas Helix hooks right into the bottom of my new inflatable Fish Skiff 16. We fished there for a little bit because I know that even if you get a hook in it, it's still going to take hours before you even realize the lack of pressure. So we fished, got home, put it on land, and I looked, and the only thing it did was scratch a little bit of that green outer color off of it, but absolutely zero dent, zero scratch, really, just scratched the rubber off. So after the oyster incident, after doing that with my hook twice, my entire mindset completely did a 180 on inflatable boats, because I have set my hook into my plastic boats and it has actually gotten into the soft plastic, like actually hooked the boat and ripped plastic out. So my biggest complaint was the potential durability issues got debunked pretty quick being out in real world boating environments every single day like we do on this channel. Another extreme benefit of inflatables is that they are ultra stable. Spoiler alert, air does not like to go underwater, so we can walk on the gunnels all day, get around wherever we need to get around to, and the boat really won't even budge, which is absolutely insane. However, for some people, they seriously just cannot get over the whole inflatable idea. Another cool thing about inflatables is that they are freaking fast. Oh, it is so rough out, dude. So rough. Oh, gosh. Sticks in here, we gotta be careful. It is high tide, so they're hidden. Real shallow right here. How fun is that? Another benefit of plastic boats in rough water is that they're inflatable. So they absorb the impact of the water a lot better. A lot easier on your butt, a lot easier on your back. It flops around, but that's absorbing impact. Oh, I love this boat so much. love how small outboards, even electric outboards, really scoot these things because there's just not much to them. They're just so lightweight. They're full of air. All right, I think we need to toss some lures, huh? Oh, there he is. There he is. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. That's a trout. That's a fish. Oh, Spotlock, don't do something crazy. Oh no. Come on, Spotlock, don't do it to me. Fish. Just as a little side note, I get asked why I fish this way a lot, and it's kind of a really, really stupid reason why I do it. Basically what I do is, if you've watched the channel a lot, if you've watched Salt Strong, if you've watched my fishing channel, which you should check out, Greyson Roberts Outdoors, every time I take my hand off the reel, I seem to get a big fish. There's a fish. There's a fish. Little guy. Pull him in. Little turd. Gosh, dude. Look at these waves. This is, oh, whoa. What the heck? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't wash over the bow, please. Oh, it washed over the bow. Oh gosh, dude, where are these coming from? There he is. Oh, here come these waves, dude. Woo. But this isn't actually the end for the Lite Skiff Air. Well, it is for the Lite Skiff Air. But Tiny Boat Nation will not give me any details. Tiny Boat Nation, I absolutely love those guys. Sometimes in our kind of YouTuber crew that is affiliated with Tiny Boat Nation, we kind of get some comments saying, hey, what is up with, like, how much they paying you guys? Why are you always talking about them? Tiny Boat Nation is not even close to my #1 sponsor in terms of money, right? Like, they're like #3. I've got two much bigger sources of income in terms of like brand partnerships than Tiny Boat Nation. But I talk about Tiny Boat Nation the most because I love those guys. They're a great team of guys who genuinely care about the tiny boats. Seeing they are coming out with cutting edge stuff like this auto boat. This auto boat, dude, come on, this thing is unbelievable. Coming out with boats like this. Point being is, Tiny Boat Nation is working on a new Air Skiff 2.0. I have zero details. They will give me nothing, dude, which is probably a good idea. So was the Lite Skiff Air a colossal fail? No, it was not a colossal fail. It wasn't a grand slam success, but it's gonna get replaced with something even better, especially as the kind of overall public opinion of inflatable boats improve over time. I think I've made enough content with inflatable boats for people to really start thinking that, wow, this is not only a suitable option, but can be way better than hard shells for so many reasons. Oh yeah. This doesn't come with the boat, but I do like this cooler. It actually came off of the worst boat I have ever reviewed in my entire life, which you'll see that video soon. Yeah, dude, she rips. Cutting through this chop like a champ. There you go. Woo! Oh, this boat is fast, dude. With the little Honda 5, she's quick. Rain's coming down. Lord's blessed us with a beautiful day. Oh, what a life. Thank you all for all your support. What a life. So thankful. This thing planes really easy. I don't know if you can tell from the camera. I'll try to lower it to the water without getting too much water on the lens. So with this boat, I actually have kind of a clever way of tying it to the dock. So I run it through this thing right here. So that way, it can actually get tied up on the middle of it on this grab bar here. My rope's not long enough, so I can't just loop it around. So what I do is I tie, I don't really know what knot this is. I think it's the uni knot. Tie that right there. Do that. Pull it tight to the piling, and you're good. And you can slip it off if you want, or you can not. You know, one thing I love about this boat, and one thing I know that I would love about the next Lite Skiff Air 2.0, whatever it is, even though I don't know what it is just what I love about tiny inflatable boats in general that go this fast, that have spot lock, that have all this storage, is I've never really shown you how I haul it. She's light. Oh, fish skiff. And really you need a truck bed extender and some sort of indication saying, hey, like a red shirt or a red flag on the end of it. I don't have any of that. You just wheel it up like this, kind of push it in. I have a bed cover, so it's a little bit trickier. I have to like level it and then get it to where it catches under my bed cover. Then I can get out. Lift it up and push it in. Just like that. It's that easy. Literally that easy. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe because I'm gonna do everything I can to convince Tiny Boat Nation to send me the Lite Skiff Air 2.0 whenever that comes out. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue enjoying my wonderful Lite Skiff Air. Huge thanks to Xega the XG13 for sponsoring today's video. As always, guys, tight lines and God bless.